So what if I told you in just 15 minutes you can automate your client's reputation management and give yourself a nice revenue increase? Now, GoHighLevel is going to make this possible. You can use reputation management as an easy add-on service to an existing client, or you can use it as a low-ticket offer to start working with a new client, get your foot in the door, and eventually upsell them to SEO or online paid ads. Now, my name is Ulku. In 2016, I started an SEO agency, and it took me 3 years to build it into a 7-figure agency. Since then, I've worked with hundreds of other people and helped them build their own SEO agencies. Our goal as we build an agency is to automate everything we can inside the business. We want to be able to charge for the value we're delivering, but deliver that value with using the minimum amount of our own personal effort and time on it. So this way, for reputation management, makes this a very scalable and powerful way to generate a low-ticket offer or add-on to an existing client. A lot of methods for reputation management, they involve asking your client for their customer list every few weeks or every month, asking them to give you all of the customer data for whoever has recently bought from them. And that's going to be pretty bad, right? That's such a waste of your time. It's a waste of your customers' time. Plus, they're not likely going to get awesome response rates because, as we know, your response rate is better the sooner you reach out and ask for a review. If you ask for a review a month later, they're probably just going to ignore you. So what we need to do to avoid having to waste all that time, and so that we can get this going as quickly as possible, is we're going to connect their payment processor to GoHighLevel. Now, it doesn't matter what payment processor they use. It could be Stripe, it could be Square, as long as they have an online payment processor. Any POS system is going to work for this because Zapier has almost all of them that it integrates with. And yeah, we're going to use Zapier to get these new customers into the GoHighLevel. Then we're going to use GoHighLevel to do an automation for reputation management. Okay, so let me come on over to the computer and show you exactly how to set this up. So here we are in Zapier, a simple 2-step process here. So we're going to create a new charge in Stripe. You can connect your Stripe account. All you need to do is log in. Very, very easy to do. And the event that we're going to choose here is new charge. Hit continue. It'll show you which account is connected, or if you don't have one connected, you can just log in through Stripe. Very easy to do and get that connection. Now, ignore payments interest. We'll just ignore that. And then what Zapier is going to do is go into your Stripe account and pull the last handful of payments that were processed. Okay. Now, this is of course blurred because I don't want to show you the last payments that were processed on my Stripe account, but we want to be able to do this as a test so that we can set this up correctly. If you have a Stripe account that's never had a payment on it before, no problem. You can run a test payment through your Stripe account and it will pull up that data from the test payment. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. Now, once we get that charge in Stripe, we need to go to Lead Connector. GoHighLevel's platform in Zapier is called Lead Connector, not GoHighLevel. So Lead Connector is what we want, and we're going to add update content. Hit continue. And if you don't have this connected, all you need is the API key. And you can see if I come here to get the new account, it's going to show me where exactly to get the API key. We're just going to go to the location page, settings for that location page or that sub-account page, and it's going to have an API key there. You can just copy it into here. Super simple. Once you've done that, you're connected. So now we're going to pull the data from Stripe. So anytime we click in here, we have access to all of the data that we got from Stripe, and we just assign them to the correct boxes. So full name, we definitely need that. We definitely need the phone number because we're going to text them. We need the email address because we're going to email them. The address we don't really need, but if Stripe collected it, we may as well transfer it over to GoHighLevel so we have it. And then what we definitely need to do is in this tag is add the tag review request. Okay, review request. This is very important. This tag is what's going to kick off the high-level automation. And then under mark as lead, we're going to say false because this isn't a lead. It is a customer who's paid. So that's it. Then we're going to hit continue. And it's going to say success. It was able to successfully publish that data. So what that means is that this new contact was created on your high-level sub-account, wherever that API was. And that new contact has the tag review request. So we're going to come on over to GoHighLevel, close that out. And this is the reputation management automation. Super simple and easy to use. So the trigger is contact tag is added review request. So what that means is when a contact tag of review request, and it has to match exactly, when that tag is added to a contact, this automation will trigger and start to run. That's perfect. That's obviously exactly what we want. And it's a super simple automation, as you can see. So we're going to send a quick text message. Hey, contact name, thanks for being an amazing customer of location name. Would you please take a moment and leave us a review at trigger link or reply stop. This or reply stop, you need that for compliance reasons. And this trigger link, you can go in there and create a trigger link. So the trigger link is your review link for your GBP. Super simple to grab. You can just log into your Google Business Profile. And if you don't know where to go to log into that, I usually start by Googling Google Business Profile. It takes me straight to where I need to go to log in. And once you log in, one of the buttons you'll see is request reviews or get more reviews. If you click that, Google will give you your review link, okay? So just gonna take that review link and put it into GoHighLevel as the trigger link. And there's a few reasons why we need to do that. The first one is then we only need to update it that one time and it's gonna update everywhere else. And the other reason we need that is for this goal, which I will touch on. So we're gonna send them that quick text, then we're gonna wait 3 days. We don't wanna spam your client's customers. Then we're gonna send them an email, should be from your client, and it's just a quick follow-up. Right? Super simple message, a super simple, hey, contact first name, did location name earn a 5-star review? And of course, if you don't like using the location name, you don't need to, but by using variables like this, that makes it even faster to create these for a new client. You can just simply copy this automation across multiple sub-accounts using a snapshot, and then you don't even need to update the location name. It's going to use the location name from the GoHighLevel location name that you created. Even faster to get this set up. Then we're going to wait 3 more days, and then we're going to send them one last text. Now, if you want to add a few more, feel free, but again, I don't want to spam my client's customers, so I'm going to stop after these 3. And this will say, hey, this is the last message you're going to get. Please go leave a review. Again, feel free to add more, feel free to adjust these wait periods, but this sequence of 3 messages with 3 days of waiting in between, I found is a good balance between getting results, getting the customers to actually leave reviews, and not spamming clients' customers. Okay, and after that, then we're going to have this goal. So the way a goal works, and we're going to set this up, click a trigger link, the GMB link, and this workflow. Okay, so the way this goal works is if someone clicks the trigger link in this first message, they're going to skip down to goal. If they don't click the trigger link in that first message, they're going to wait 3 days, go to this email. If they click the trigger link in that email, they're going to skip right down to goal. If they don't click the trigger link in the email, they're going to wait 3 days and they're going to get this text message. Now, if they click on the trigger link in that text message, they're going to go right down to goal. If they don't and they hit goal without having clicked on the trigger link, then we're going to end the workflow. So it'll end here. This last step won't happen. But if they did click on the trigger link, then they're going to skip right down to this goal, and then they're going to go on to the next step, which is to add a tag, clicked review link. So the reason we want to do that is now we can come in and pull a list of contacts that have this clicked review link tag on them, and very quickly, very easily, on an ongoing basis every month or so, just send a quick email or text message to our client and let them know how many of their customers clicked on that link, how much value we're bringing for them, okay? It makes it super easy to do and super easy to demonstrate the value you're bringing to this client. Now, one of the most common questions I get is how much should you charge for this reputation management service? And of course, the answer to that is, well, it depends. So if it's an existing client of yours that you're doing SEO for, and maybe they're ranked in the top 3 maps, but they're not quite getting as many calls as they would want. And that the most common reason for that, if they're ranked well but not getting calls, is because they don't have as many reviews as their competitors do, right? If their competitors have 50, 60, 100 reviews and they have a dozen, then they're simply not going to get the calls, okay? They need to have as many or more reviews than their competitors in the top 3 to get all of the calls or to get more of the calls. So adding this on to the existing SEO service or the existing paid ads service can be massively valuable since they're already showing up in the top 3. So you could easily charge $400 or $500 a month for this. And again, all you've done is set up this quick automation in 15 minutes or less. That's it, you're done, you collect that money forever. The other option is if this is a brand new client that you just want to start to provide value for so that you can later upsell them into an SEO service or paid ads, then you might want to start a little bit lower to make this an easy decision for that prospective client to jump on. $100 a month, $250 a month, something in that range. And then what you're going to do is every month you're going to tell them how many reviews you got them from this automation by just doing that tag sort that I mentioned, okay? And after a couple of months of doing that, you might eventually work into saying, hey, I was looking at your GBP, I was looking at your website, and there are a couple of things that we could optimize in order to improve your rank position and get you more customers. Is that something you'd be interested in? Or you could say, hey, now that we have more reviews on your GBP, if we run Google Ads, we can get that GBP in front of more people right at the top of the maps. Is that something you'd be interested in talking about? And the reason that works so well is that you've demonstrated, you know what you're doing, you've demonstrated that you can get results, right? You've shown them how many more reviews they've got because they started to work with you. And now that you're leveraging that trust into providing them even more value, more customers for their business. Okay, so now that you know exactly what an excellent foot in the door type offer is for a new local business client, I want you to go and check out this video I did, which breaks down how you can get local clients in 2024. Goes through a lot of different methods that you can use right now, starting today, to get more clients for this reputation management service.